Hi traders, my name is Duncan Cooper and I'm a Senior Market Strategist and Trading Mentor at AUDJPY Securities. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the key trading levels for the week ahead for the pairs the Australian dollar to the Japanese yen, the Australian dollar to the US dollar, the euro to the Japanese yen, the euro to the US dollar, the pound to the Japanese yen and the pound to the US dollar. So let's get into the first pair. Hi traders, hope you had a great trading week. I'm on the Aussie yen daily chart, got my monthly, weekly, day support and resistance levels all drawn in. They're in the description below. I'll just discuss the ones closest to price now. We're actually in the middle of the range here at the moment. We do have a higher top to a higher bottom. Now we did have a heavy sell-off across the yen pairs Thursday, Friday. Will that continue? So if it continues, key level to watch is weekly support down here at 87.28. Will we retest that level? Will it hold? And will we move back up the range? Of course, if the selling continues, we could move below that level, but this is actually in an uptrend there on the daily, higher top, higher bottom, so expect maybe that trend could hold. We may get down to lower levels of support, so the critical level of support I'm watching next week if we do continue the decline is 87.28. Alright, moving on to the Aussie dollar. Now this is in an uptrend. Can we see a movement above the 70 level next week? Now we may get a dip, so if we do get a dip, watch for 68.93 weekly support now to hold as support for a move back up. If we can't hold above 68.93, then we may well start to see a reversal. So for the uptrend to continue, 68.93 needs to hold. Can we move above the 70 level next week? Alright, moving on to euro yen. Now we had a heavy sell-off Thursday, Friday. We are in a broad range though, from weekly resistance to weekly support. So we may well continue the decline. The question will be, can we come down to test what is monthly and weekly support? Weekly support's a lower level at 137.31. Does that level hold? Or do we move through? Or does it hold? Yes, and we move back up the range. Does the range hold? In fact, can price get down to the bottom of the range? Does that hold for a move back up? And if the selling continues, can we see a clear break below? So critical level to watch next week will be 137.31 and 137.49. Weekly, monthly support. Can price decline and move through that level, or does it simply retest and reverse back up? So that's the area to watch next week. Alright, moving on to euro dollar. Now we broke above weekly resistance 107.36 and 107.87 last week. We're a little bit overextended, but can we come up and challenge now monthly resistance at 108.79? Can we move above that level? As I say, we are overextended, so I would be looking for a pullback. Probably look at the 107.36 level where we held for a while before breaking out. Can we pull back to 107.36, hold as support for a further move up next week to challenge 108.79. Alright, onto the pound yen. This is actually testing its weekly level support, so it's a little bit weaker than the other yen crosses. So we tested weekly support 155.59 last week. This is a strong level of support. There's the weekly level there. Massive false break here. Held here. What's going to happen next week? This is the level to watch, 155.59 weekly support. Daily support at 155.35 at the start of the week. Can we come down and break below? That area may become resistance in the week for a further decline, or do we simply come down to test and move back up? In fact, we tested it on Friday, so we may well already be moving back up, but do we come back down to test once more? Does it hold? And do we see a move back up? So all the yen pairs that heavily sold off last week, are they able to continue that decline and start to move below key levels of support? Alright traders, on to the pound dollar, last pair to review for the weekend. Now the reason why the pound yen declined so much was because the pound dollar didn't really move up too much. It did hold an uptrend, and I'm looking for maybe a lower top to form in the weekly chart over time. So can we come up this week to retest weekly resistance at 122.93, looking for that area maybe to hold and fail, for then a move down. Okay traders, that's my analysis for today. If you want to keep up to date with my analysis, simply subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Now if you'd like to follow my forex trading analysis throughout the week, why not subscribe to the ACY Securities live interactive trading feed Telegram channel. Simply contact Nathan.bray at acy.com to get access.